when a person has wrist pain, they usually feel it when they're doing the bench press or they are doing the push-ups. Hi, I'm Aldrin from ZikLag Fitness.
And this is Hichai here. So why we are at ZikLag Fitness today is because I know a lot of you guys have wrist pain and wrist issues. So today Aldrin over here will actually show us why we are having the wrist pain and what are some of the techniques to fix it.
Okay, usually when a person is with, especially in training, right, when a person has wrist pain, they usually feel it when they're doing the bench press or they are doing the push-ups. So usually when the elbow is straight, they would feel it. Okay, the main reason is a lot of times is due to work postural issues, because when you sit at your computer, you're typing like that. When your hand is in pronation, and you're typing like that, right?
Yeah.
So in this position, the muscles that are really tightening up is what we call your extensor carpi radialis, which is here, and then your extensor carpi brevis. Okay, radialis brevis, that is the longest, and as well as the brevis muscle. So these two are in tension. Your biceps are not in tension when you are doing in this position. That's why when you do they call it a forearm curl, right? It's like that. When you do a bicep curl in supination. In this position, your biceps are shut down. So in this position, just imagine at a computer for a long period, this muscle gets very tight. And this muscle, the extensor carpi radialis longus and brevis, it extends over the wrist. So it tightens and it pulls the wrist into a compressive position. So when it pulls in a compressive position, you got many joints here. You got the lunate and the scaphoid. These two bones are the ones that move the most because they need to be the most mobile. Okay, and they're the ones that separate your hand from the forearm. Okay, so these two are usually the ones that suffer the most. That's why you get wrist pain. So because of compression, you get wrist pain. Okay, and a lot of times in this position also, because of the pronation, the supinators are also very weak. Supination. So you have got what we call the supinator. The supinator is the main muscle that causes the supination, right? But a lot of times the muscles on the top, because of this position, like for example, just now I mentioned about the brevis and the longus, you have also got your extensor digitorum, you've got extensor digiti minimi, you also have got your ulnaris which are involved. So let's say if you are a big person, a bit rotund, your arm will be in this position, your shoulder will be in abduction, and then your wrist would be a little bit of medial rotation, and your wrist will be like that. And that's going to cause pain in this part of the wrist. So a lot of people will have wrist pain in this position and in this position. So the important thing to prevent this from happening is to stretch it out. So you're going to stretch the muscle in full supination, and all your fingers must be stretched out. So you can do it on the bench, you can do it on against the wall. And one thing that you can also improve the situation is to really do some bicep curls. So the bicep curls has to be done in supination. Okay, don't do hammer grip, don't do the pronator grip. Must you always do it in full supination. So you not only work on the bicep, you also work on the supinator. So you do the biceps like that.
Okay? So we have to turn outwards.
Yes, outwards in the supinator position. Besides stretching, you need to hold for about a couple of minutes. So this is one way of preventing wrist pain. So there are a lot of things that you will have to do the assessment to see that. But these are usually the common problems that I see with wrist and elbow pain.
Thank you very much, Aldrin, for taking his time out and sharing with us about wrist pain. Hope today's video actually helps you to understand more and might able to help you to improve your wrist pain condition. So I have two announcements here to make. Number one is that Aldrin here is very kind, and he offer one free session that will be recorded and posted as a demo. So if you actually have any pain, wrist pain, back pain, knee pain, drop us a DM at ArmorUp Asia, and we will pick one of the person and join us for the next session. And number two, Aldrin is also hosting the active release technique class, which is coming soon in July. It will be held in KL. This will be the first time ever that active release actually comes to Asia. So if you are a trainer, a physiotherapy, a coach, and you want to not only train your client but help them to move better, help them to fix some of their issues, ART is actually a class for you. So you can DM Aldrin in his Instagram for more information.